Stop guessing. These are the skills that separate good sub players from great ones. Let's dive in. Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Normal Guy of the North here. If you're taking your submarines into battle and wondering which captain skills will help you to dominate the deep, then you're in the right place. Today we're diving into an optimal skills build for submarine commanders in World of Warships, whether you're just getting started at tier 6 or fine-tuning your tier 10 monster, like the K1. This guy will walk you through the essential choices, what to pick, what to skip, and how to align your captain with your submarine's role in the battle. So raise your periscope and let's have a look. Okay, so where do you start? This is a typical sub build layout. So this is a 21 point captain. Not all submarines are created equal. I mean, the Russians are very different. You've got the Archerfish that doesn't even have helmsman because it doesn't have hydrophone, so you don't need to do that or use that. There are certain skills that are just overall average you want to do. So what I want to walk you through here is not just which ones to take based on 21 point captain, but what are the first ones to take? What you're trying to get to is this one right here, Watchful. That is the best skill of all the submarine skills that's actually invented. It is important, so you want to get here as quick as possible. Now, if you notice this whole series of submarine month, one thing I'll say is a lot of the submarines come with base-in flooding support, anywhere from 56%. Some of them are even up as high as almost 100% by the time you're done. That's why for me, I always start off, the first point of skill I take is always Liquidator. I want to cause floods, especially if you're going to not just ripple fire all your torpedoes, but get them in there, get a nice flood in, get them pissed off, they DCP, and then hit them again, and the flood chance to start all over again. Now, with regards to that, the next skill I always take for me is going to be consumable enhancement. Plus 5% extends my consumables an extra 5%. Hey, it's free time on skills. It's great on consumables. Now, the next one you're going to take is going to get yourself right into Watchful. That's the first thing I take. I got Watchful. I'm good. I'm happy. Bob's your uncle. If I'm going to go for the next skill, believe it or not, I'm not going for these 4 down here. There's 2 down here, the 4 pointers. I'm actually going to go back. So next skill I'm going to get that's important to me is I'm going to see if I get enough captain. I'm going to grab consumable specialist. 15% cooldown on all your consumables. This is important, but it needs 3 more skills. If you don't feel like doing that, and if I'm being dead honest, you've got 1, 2, 3 right here. So you can actually just go back to helmsman, then go to prior target, then go up to preventive maintenance, then go here. Still haven't grabbed these 4 pointers yet. They're helpful, but they're still 4 pointers. But if you're going back here and you actually do get this one, fine. Then I still, again, as I get skills, I do not go for these. I go for helmsman, I go for priority target, and of course then I go for preventive maintenance. Those are the most important to me, is how I see it. And then the first 4 pointer I'm going to take, adrenaline rush, because you're going to get spotted, you're going to lose health, you want to load things quicker. And of course the last one's going to be enlarged propeller shaft. Now, the difference to this, if I'm being flat out honest, for instance, the Russian ones, you don't have to take helmsman, you want to take the sonar enhancement. Because a 15-second ping on a Russian submarine stinks. It just does. One skill I don't even know why it's even here is the incoming fire alert. I mean, your submarine, maybe it's a joke of meme. You're going to get checked out and you're going to see. If you get spotted, this is going to light up with people wanting to kill you. So I don't know why they take this one, but whatever. It is 1 half 6 12 dozen the other. You can take last stand. It does help out, but by the time you're going to need this, it's probably too late. You're already dead. Preventive maintenance kind of helps you against depth charges and whatnot. If you don't want to lose something, that's why I take it. Now, people have asked me in the comments, why don't I take superintendent? By the time I need full repairs, or in this case, the extra consumable, special repairs, I'm already dead. You're not going to survive more than 1 attack, maybe 2 tops, 3. You'll never survive a 3rd attack. You're gone, for sure. Going over to this side, improved battery capacity. Now, plus 10% seems great, but dive capacity recharge rate per second drops 20%. A lot of these submarines are not awesome. Like I-56 is. It's got, for every 1 second, it gets 2.2 more battery seconds back. So it's you dive, you come back up, and it has low capacity. Some of these submarines, like the Dave or the Dave 14 like we did today, it's just one of those things where it's so low that you are actually going to hinder yourself. Your batteries will not get charged. You'll spend too much time on the surface. Now, this may be okay for a Russian submarine if you really wanted to, but again, you're reducing your battery by 20%, the rate that it actually charges, for 10%. If you have to stay underwater that long, you might as well be a British submarine. You're the Thresher, and yes, I've had games in there where I've got 0 damage, but my potential, my spotting is through the roof. And yes, I love when the enemy starts screaming at me in chat. I'm doing my job. Now, this one right here, torpedo crew training, reduces torpedo reloads while your ship's being detected by 15%. It's okay. It's okay. It's a good skill set maybe to have if you want. Like I said, it's not going to help you long term. It's just one of those things. If you can spot it, you're going to be dead. That's how it usually works. Now, sonarman, I don't see the value in this one at all. Your pinging duration is, an extra plus 25%. It can help, especially in Russian submarines, because they have such low capacity for staying pinged, especially S-189. But I don't see I don't see it, because you want twice the ping, and it's going to go down 15%. I actually don't see any value in the skill whatsoever. Now, enhanced impulse generator, plus 15% ping velocity. Most of these pings are pretty good. They're well over 500 meters a second. That's fine. I wouldn't worry about it too much. And yeah, we already talked about that one. And of course, Torpedo Aiming Master. This one's not too bad. I mean, it does 15% more damage when you actually have a double ping on a sector. But homing torpedoes, in my opinion, do almost no damage. I think we said today that the 14 only does something like 5,000 damage. Even with torpedo protection, that's still only like 2,500 to 3,000 damage. That stinks. You're not going to be, shooting stuff. This would be good if it was using for homing torpedoes. I might change my mind because that'd be fantastic. Now, Sonarman Expert, increase the ping duration C, ping effect duration of on a second plus 25%, second ping twice plus 25%. This can be good for American submarines and whatnot, especially if you want super long, or German submarines, if you want super long pinging. But I would rather, I don't know, I don't play too much with homing torpedoes. I use them when I'm being chased by a DD. That's about it. And I don't need a 60 seconds plus to kill a DD. I just don't. So I don't see the value in it. That's my opinion. Some people do swear by this skill set. They do. So I'm like, that's fine. That's your choice. And last one, improved battery efficiency, plus 25 capacity. Now, this is a dive capacity recharge rate on the surface while less than 50% of your subs. This could help you. I mean, if you were on I-56 and you wanted to be a shotgun boat, this can help you. I would take this on I-56 probably more than I would take this. But I take this because I want to get away as quick as possible, because I'm going to be below 50%, no problem. She only has, 2.5 minutes? She's a shotgun boat to me. Get in, get out, and leave. But you could take this and it'll get you charged back up. Again, it's up to you. This would be a very limited skill you want to take. However, this skill set over here is what I would call the average skill set, and this is what I would take overall for my submarines if I had to do a standardized package in the way I told you. And that's a wrap on our deep dive into submarine captain skills, from survivability enhancements to sonar mastery. Understanding how to build your commander correctly can make all the difference between being hunted or being the hunter. If you found this breakdown helpful, give it a like and drop a comment below with your go-to skill combinations that you like to do, or any questions you have. I always enjoy hearing from you. And hey, don't forget to subscribe to more World of Warship reviews, guides, and strategies just like this one. And we're not done. I've got other videos coming out this week about how to kill subs. Until next time, as always, take care, stay safe. I wish you all the best, and bye for now.